Hi Lydia. Okay, I thought maybe it'd be helpful if I make a little video for you, tutorial to show you what I would do to take pictures of these cookies. Okay, so you want to find the brightest spot in your house. For me, because my house is really dark, that's right by my front door. And I have this big open storm door that lets in a lot of light, but we're not directly in the sun. So you can see I just put a chair right next to the door and look at all the light. These are going to be my cookies for demonstration purposes, so don't laugh. But all right, so what you could do is you could start by putting down a piece of white paper on the chair. Actually, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. You want whatever you're setting up, you want it to be at a 90-degree angle from the light source. So the light is coming in this direction. You're going to shoot from this direction. Does that make sense? So you want it at a 90-degree angle to a whatever over here is. Somewhere between here and here is where you want your light coming from. And then you want to set your cookies up in a interesting setup. So you can shoot from above like this, or if you want to make it look more interesting, you can shoot them down from this angle to get detail, like that. Or what I would do is set up some levels. So just find something small like boxes, something like this. Sorry, this is probably a terrible video and you're going to get seasick. Then you could either do it just like that, set some of your cookies up like this. I realize they're not all round, but to display them, you can even throw in a few cute accessories that go with the cookies, like scatter some buttons around, confetti, whatever would go with what you're trying to photograph to make it look more interesting. And then you could photograph them like this, from this angle. Just gives it a little bit different of look, depth, and interest from this angle. And then just take photos from all different angles. Now, obviously, you're going to want some kind of background. So a piece of white foam board works really good. Oh, sorry, you're probably getting seasick from this video. Bear with me. All right. So that, if you had two pieces, like one here underneath and one behind, all of a sudden now you've got a great plain white backdrop to use. Or a piece of fabric works really good. You can drape it over the different levels that you've got. You'd set a cookie here and there, something like that. Or you could use something really interesting like, I don't know, mason jars and cigar boxes, and that's the kind of stuff we use when we do a bridal show table and we just want to show a little bit of a display. One great place to look is the way that they photograph like wedding invitations. For Brides of North Texas magazine, they do a great job there. Just look at some different blogs and different places on how they photograph like stationery and things like that. The main thing you want to do is have your light source coming from at a 90-degree angle to where you're photographing. So your object is here, your light is coming from 90 degrees from where you're at. This is where you photograph from. Light is coming from this direction. Now, if you have too much shadow on this side, another good thing that the foam core board is good for My cookie won't stand up, is a reflector. So watch, I have my foam core board here, and I'm just going to hold it up. Now watch the shadow on the side of the box. Putting the reflector down and bringing it back up. So that's what just a cheap piece of foam core board is perfect as a reflector, as long as it's a bright white. Anyway, find the brightest spot in your house. Use natural light. I would use, just to get started, use your camera on auto settings and turn the flash off, and then play with it. I think you're going to get some really good results that you're going to be a lot happier with. But I'm really excited for you, and so far your website looks awesome, and I know you're going to do really great. So hope this helps some. Have a great day. Bye.